So today is a rainy morning, and I've got a few things to do. I need to go to the post office and mail off a package because I am doing a collaboration at the end of this month. We are doing another Dollar Tree mystery box swap. So I'm excited about that. I got my girl who I'm supposed to send it to, and I've got all her stuff ready. I am going to be shipping it out today. What else? I have a lot of laundry to do, and I also have to clean the bathrooms, which I don't know about you guys, but I hate cleaning bathrooms. That is the one chore that I really just don't enjoy doing. I'm curious though, what's the one chore that you guys don't like to do? Because everybody has that one thing that they just, you know what, I could do without it. But I have to do that today. I also have to process an order from my online shop. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I do have a little decal shop on my website, and I have several designs already. And I just got another order over the weekend, and I gotta go ahead and take care of that today and mail it off. So I'm excited about that. I am also expecting a new chandelier for my kitchen. I already have the one that's gonna go over the island, and I asked you guys about the boob light that was hanging over the main kitchen area in my space, and everybody was like, get rid of it. So it kind of took me a while to pick something because I wanted it to coordinate with the chandelier that goes over my island, but I didn't want it to be too much because the chandelier is kind of big. So it took me a while to decide on what I wanted, and I'm hoping that the one I picked and I get in the mail is going to work out. So if it comes today, I'll share it with you guys. And as you can hear in the background, the birds are just chirping away. It is so nice to be able to live in a place where you can hear nature all the time. All right, so I'm back from the post office. I ran a few errands, we had lunch, and now I've got some cleaning to do. So Nelson just got done with work, and now we're headed to Lowe's. Over the weekend we worked on the countertop, and it might not look like it's gonna work for the island. We don't know for sure, but we're gonna head to Lowe's right now.
Doesn't look that good. We'll still use it I'll use it for like an outdoor table, but indoor kind of, subpar of what we wanted it to look like.
Right. We gave it a really good go, but we're just not happy at how it might turn out. So we're headed to Lowe's where we got the rest of our countertops to see if maybe there's an option for us to create a custom size for that island, because it's a pretty big one and there's no options for it online. So we're gonna go and find out.
Yeah, coming to find out, it's a lot harder than it looks to glue and line everything up. So I just need some more tools or a lot more practice. One of the two, or both.
So we're gonna find out. So what are we doing? I thought we were looking at countertops.
You see my yard? Suck pushing. I got a push mower. It'd be so much easier to have this.
So we went to Lowe's, and unfortunately the options there weren't that great.
Here's a little one.
So I went to Lowe's, and unfortunately they didn't have a lot of options that we were crazy for, honestly. And to get a butcher block countertop for this island would have been crazy expensive.
I think it was, and again, depending on where you are, we're just gonna name that version. It was about $2,300.
For the island alone. We only spent $700 on the rest of our kitchen. So that kind of tells you that that was, you know, just way expensive, much more than what we wanted to buy.
And that's mainly due to, you know, your kitchen. Usually the cabinets are only, or the base cabinets are only 24. You see it? They're only 24 inches deep, so they make them 25 inches deep. So anything past that is considered custom. So when you go into the custom range, custom means a lot more money.
So after we were discouraged with the price of the butcher block countertop for the island, we began talking to the guy that they had over there, and we looked at different options. We looked at quartz, we looked at granite, we looked at Corian, which we're not really a fan of, but it was the cheapest option over there. And we still were not sold. They even had some really popular countertops that are on sale right now, so we can get a better price. And even that, we weren't 100% sure, right?
Yeah, because depending on the material, so this island is going to be used heavily. So we wanted something rugged. So that's why we wanted butcher block, because that, you know, you can beat up. You know, I can always resand it, refinish it. But then, you know, when you go with granite, if you spill something, you could potentially damage it. And then quartz, you know, it's very durable. And then if you went with the, what's the other stuff called?
Granite?
No.
Corian.
Corian. Then you can scratch it and then damage it if you put, you know, hot stuff, cold stuff, whatever, you know. So we're like, all right, quartz was maybe the best option.
Right. And so we looked at the options that they had, the colors and the different styles. And I just wasn't sold on it. I wasn't 100% loving it.
Well, the selection they had was, I mean, they had a vast selection, but it was weird. As much as they had, still was limited, if that makes sense.
So we left there, and then we decided to stop by at the countertop place.
It was a beer kind of day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. We stopped at the granite countertop place that we used in our last house before we sold it. We actually replaced the bathroom countertops in our last house before we put it up on the market. So we decided to just drop in.
Yeah, it's a small business, which, you know, I'm always for helping out small businesses anyways. Not that the big box stores, they all have their place for what they want, you know, for what they sell. But anytime you can help a small business, that's what we always love to do.
Right. So we went in there, and, you know, we had done business with the guy before, so he was really cool and, you know, happy to see us. And we told him right away what we wanted. We gave him the measurements and said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I want something nice, but I don't want to break the bank. So he says, oh, well, I got some selections in the back. And so we went out to the back where he had all of his slabs, and he gave me about 3 or 4 options, and that last one was just gorgeous. And so he was like, okay, well, I'll give you a good price because you guys have done business with us before, which is, you know, it's nice to be able to talk to guys like that, you know. And he gave us a quote we thought was reasonable, and not only that, but we would get it at least almost a month before we would even get the stuff from Lowe's.
Oh yeah, so that was the other thing.
Yeah, that's...
The box store had like a 30-day lead time before we could get it installed because they had to get it manufactured. And
yeah,
we don't have that. At this point, we're like, we've run out of options. I'm sure we could find somebody that could build us a butcher block for cheaper, but like, we need to get this done like now.
So that was another game changer for us because the guy was like, I have the slab. It's in the back. You already saw the one that you're going to get. We can do this next week. So we were like, sold. So now we have to do a couple of things to make sure we support that piece of quartz, because now this is going to be permanent. It's never going to go anywhere. We want to make sure that because we're splurging a little bit on the countertop, that we have the best base possible to support it. We have to add a couple of the legs and a little bit more framing around the island so that everything sits well and it will last us for many years to come. So that's what we're going to be working on this week before the guys come out next week to install the quartz.
Well, the overhang, so anytime you have an overhang over your countertop, you know, it was going to be a lot easier with a butcher block because it was wood, and I could drill underneath and then, you know, build legs underneath it. But now that we have something that's solid,
we can't drill into it, so
right. So I got to be able to put the, you know, the legs permanently underneath before the countertop goes in. So it's, you know, it's kind of a new challenge. So
yeah, so we're going to be dealing with that now. But I think we're both very happy with the piece of quartz that we got. It's gorgeous. It's gonna change. It's gonna change the look of the kitchen. We can't wait to share it with you guys. So that's what we were up to today. So this is actually the light fixture that's gonna go up in our kitchen. This is one of my daughters. Little unicorn drawings. You put that in there, didn't you?
they probably put it in there.
Who's they?
The kids.
Oh.
So
Now you're gonna have to figure out how to install it. So it looks like the Latino engineer is gonna have some figuring out to do. How this goes together.
so it's a 4-light fixture. So it's like a pendant light with a cage, and then 4 lights on here. Maybe like this. I don't know.
Hopefully we'll figure it out.
So,
And it'll all work out.
and that's gonna go up there.
Yeah, it's replacing that beauty right there.
What's it called?
It's a boob light. So while the Latino engineer puts away the lamp, I am going to call it a vlog. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one.
So yeah, today ended up being a little bit more stressful. We thought it was going to be a nice, easy day. Just, hey, we're going to look at this and look at that. And then unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way. But, you know, as is life. You know, it's all about the journey and the excitement. Just remember, the night is darkest before dawn. Until then,
Adios.
adios.